Zambican lady who owned a beauty salon, whereby the locals came in, but I was this. Satellos Pumel, niggas is key. The lady demanded 100,000 as a compensation of what she has in the shop. Someone was willing to only give 10,000. And then the argument is that you guys are saying that business like saloon, tuck shops and all that should be reserved for South Africans. Okay, I get it. But where the fuck were you when those you call them foreigners, they started those? Because that's how you should have. They found you here in South Africa, right? They started those smaller businesses and you were quiet. You said fucking nothing. You said fuck all. That no, this is reserved for us. And now that you see that they are thriving into that business, it's only now that you are coming, trying to get something for free. Like, how the fuck you guys are so microwaved? You don't want to work, you just want to get something like that. Like, somewhere I blame the government because I think the SASSA grant that they give to people, that they always give to people, it makes most of the population getting news of getting freebies. Now you want everything for free, including the business of other people. You just want it for free, which means having a smart card or the green book, it qualifies you to take anything from anyone as long as the person is not a South African. Such a madness. Come on, guys, this shouldn't be like this. And my question is, why is the law enforcement so quiet about this? What does the law say? And to those of you who say every foreigner, if you want to start a business in South Africa, should have 5 million. Nigga, go back and revisit your fucking constitution. Because you just heard someone saying that and then you just follow. Most of us, like, we have a tendency of, we don't fucking follow up whatever information. We just hear people saying something, then we make it our own. We come singing the song. So help me make sense here. If I say that foreigners, that the ones without the 5 million cannot start a business in South Africa, tell me something, because South African constitution allows people to come here with a refugee status. If someone who's a refugee was to get the 350 or whatever amount here in South Africa, we'll be complaining, right? So how the fuck you expect that person, a refugee, to survive in South Africa if the person does not start what you call a business of his own? Because if you go and get a job, you're going to say they're taking our jobs. An asylum seeker, how will the motherfucker survive if he does not start something of his own? Because if he goes and look for a fucking job, you're going to say, he's taking your fucking job. How do you expect them to survive? So revisit the constitution. Maybe you can have a clarity on whatever you've been echoing for fucking free. Because you guys starting not to make sense. You guys are just being burglaries, stealing things from people in the name that, no, you guys are South African, therefore the rest are not South Africans. And this is very wrong. We can't be doing that. No, we can't be doing that. This is very wrong, guys. We can't be going around doing that. Where the fuck were you when because they started all this thing in front of your eyes? Even if some of you are taking this shit, few of you will be able to run this shit because you are not used to, you're only used to freebies. You understand? Even those of you, you're going to run this thing down because most of us, we don't even have a customer service. Customer will come there waiting for 5 minutes, still waiting to buy bread.